Hey, day 69, Coffee with Kenny. Helicopter and Land Ground School. Online 7 years. My birthday's tomorrow, the end of the 15 days of the biggest discounts ever. I had a member who said, hey, Kenny, could you do a video on just what you go through on a daily basis just to go out and fly for fun? So I've documented that for you. I ran into several stumbling blocks I'll talk about in the video. This 1 hour, or this short flight took me 2.5 days. Go below for the discounts. Sale ends tomorrow night, Friday night. So let's go enjoy the video. Me just going out for a fun flight. See what it takes. All the things you got to think about just for fun flight. So let's roll that now. Member asked me to do a video on everything you do before you go fly. Kind of the whole process. So this one's easy today on the weather decision. This starts before leaving home. And what do we got? Beautiful blue skies. So first thing is weather. And hey, today not an issue. And then next, I'm going to stop at the mailbox because I'm waiting on a new registration to show up for the helicopter I'm flying today. Should be in the mailbox. And on the way to the airport, I'll be thinking about my license and my medical, which are both actually at the airport because I made my wallet light while I traveled this last go around to Heli Expo. So registration when I hit the mailbox, my documents. And I know the insurance is good because I have the policy in my name under Helicopter Land Ground School. So it should be all good to go with paperwork, airworthiness certificate. I'll need to check and make sure that's still in the aircraft. I haven't flown this aircraft in a while, so I want to take a look. When I put the new registration in, I'll want to check for the airworthiness certificate as well. Just got to the airport. This is actually day 2. Yesterday, the registration didn't show up. So just to give you an example of a very simple flight on a very simple day, I was going to go fly. Registration didn't show up. Had to go. I went to 2 different post offices, made phone calls to find out it was lost for the day. So this is day 2. But wait, there's more. I got a new business card for buying fuel. So I'm going to go into the FBO to update those cards because we get a discount. So I dug my license out of the Jeep, and this is my commercial license. I have another one for certified flight instructor. I don't need that on this flight because I'm going out for fun, just to fly around and enjoy the black Enstrom. So this is going to go in my wallet right here. And then here's my medical. Now I'm going to cut this. There's a dotted line to cut this. Then I'm going to fold it. Some people laminate these things. I was told by an FAA examiner you cannot laminate them. So in turn, I don't laminate them. So I'm going to cut that, get it in my wallet before I walk downstairs. Put my license in there, put both of those in together. Here's the registration. Take that with me. I'm going to check flight service real quick. The only way to make sure there's not some kind of restriction, some kind of TFR, is to call flight service. That's the only way. You can't say, oh, well, I checked some app. The only way to save yourself is to say, I called flight service. I'm going to do that. And as I go downstairs, I'm going to be looking at the aircraft. What's changed? Are the blades moved? Is it sitting funny? So as I approach, I'm going to be looking at everything prior to starting the pre-flight. So I'll get these together and head downstairs. Okay, as I mentioned, down there is the aircraft. So I'm going to take a look at it from here, and as I walk down and as I approach it, looking for anything that looks funny. Okay, so we got a handy pouch right over here. I cleaned it out, took the old registration out. I have the new registration going in, and I have the standard airworthiness certificate. It was just recently annualed, but I am going to pre-flight. So I believe that the aircraft is airworthy. I'll know for sure after I complete the pre-flight. I have a pre-flight already on the Enstrom in Helicopter Land Ground School, in case you want to check that out. I'm not going to give you the whole pre-flight because that takes a while, okay? So I'm going to do the pre-flight with the manufacturer's checklist, check everything, and the cool thing I want to add real quick, what I love about Enstroms. The Enstrom stick to check the fuel and know exactly how much fuel I got. I'm going to do that first. I'll pre-flight, pull the aircraft out, and then I'll check it again once I put the fuel in it. And then next, before I start pre-flighting, I'm going to go get some new batteries for this dude right here. I've mentioned before, I don't really like headsets with batteries, but that's a better headset and hopefully will be better audio. I'm going to shoot some video while I'm out flying, see how it comes out. So I'm going to go back upstairs before I even start the pre-flight and get a fresh set of batteries and put in here. There's nothing more annoying than halfway through the flight, your battery's going dead. And another thing on my way upstairs to get new batteries, I'm checking the book right here to make sure the last person that flew it filled out the time, and I'll walk over there and check on the aircraft to make sure the time in the book is what's shown on the Hobbs meter. Trust me, if you don't do this every time, it makes a mess later. Okay, next thing, I'm getting ready to pull it out. People say, well, how do you pull them out? What do you do? Use one of those kind of handy tools. So I'm parked right beside another helicopter, so I had to be careful. You know, I moved the blades around to make sure the blades aren't going to hit each other. And I caution you, if you're moving a helicopter by yourself, you have to be very careful. I actually put a tail rotor through that window over there once. Thought I knew where I was at. So it's best to have two people when you're moving them in and out. If you have to do it alone, take your time and be very careful. So I'm going to complete the pre-flight. Gonna head out to the fuel pumps. Getting things around takes more time than what a person would think. Okay, so I got my fuel, and what I want to show you is I checked it before coming out here in the hangar, and it showed just over 20 gallons. This has two 20-gallon tanks, holds 40 total. So as soon as I had it filled up, 18.7, 18.8. Or of course, the hand stick tells you exactly how much fuel's in there. I know now that I have 39 gallons in there. I don't normally fill it up that far. Normally only go about 20 gallons. I can go with heavier tanks. In the summertime, I never take off with full tanks, unless we're going on a cross country, otherwise no. Okay, and next, positioning the helicopter. I just looked over there at the flag, wind's coming out of the east. I also walked out and checked the windsock by the runway because there's currents coming around the building. Those flags could be lying to me. So I walked up and checked the windsock, and it's indeed coming out of the east. So when I move the helicopter over there, I'm going to position it so my nose is right into the east. I'll block the wheels on the dolly, back this thing up a little bit for safety reasons, and then I'll do my walk around and get ready to go. Okay, a little recap for you. All my documents in my wallet, documents in the aircraft, weather check, weather looks good. Got a little bit of clouds, but plenty of visibility is ceiling, no danger here of any kind, unless I went flying real high, which I'm not doing. I'm 500 feet in the pattern. Just gonna go have some fun. Gonna do a walk around, you know, because I did it inside the hangar. One thing I like about doing it again when you're outside is you're in different lighting, right? So you might see something that you didn't see on the inside, and you're looking for, did I leave a panel open? I think I've got everything covered, but as I climb back in, I'm gonna be thinking about everything. This isn't instruction, it's not taking up passengers, it's not doing commercial work. This is Kenny Keller going to have fun. There would be a lot more to it if I had a student here, or I was going to try to go do some kind of commercial work. As pilots, we spend the majority of our time talking about flying. So much time talking in compared to the amount of actual flying time. Sometimes you wonder, you go, oh my God, there's so many things that go on behind the scenes. There's a lot more to it than shiny paint and navigation lights, people. Not saying it's a bad thing, but knowledge, knowing your ground. Oh yeah, well, I got you on here. Hey, Hog Special, 40%, ending my birthday, March 15th. Better get in on that. All right, I'm gonna go set up some cameras, get ready to go fly. See you in the next scene. Blades are slowing down. I just went for a flight. I got all tuned up and ready to go to do a video for you. And I forgot the SD cards, 2 GoPros. That is why we use checklists, people. SD cards aren't on the checklist. If they would have been, I'd have caught it. Okay, this has been an all-day affair. Trying to go out and make you guys a video. So I've been out twice. The last time the GoPro went dead, I was halfway through the flight and the stupid GoPro went dead. Man, I just charged that thing recently, so that battery means that it's not worth nothing. But that's okay. I'm going to give it about a half-an-hour charge. I'm going to do this quick, get through it. Engine's still warm. Just start my timer so I can time my fuel. Still have plenty of fuel because I filled this thing up today, so I know I'm good. I dipped it with the tank, so we're all good. Right now is my favorite time to go out, sunset. So everything happens for a reason, right? I guess the first 2 times I tried making videos and it didn't work out is because it was supposed to go right now. The point is, I said it earlier before I went flying, standing up by the helicopter. It takes 4 hours of getting ready to go fly for an hour. It can, you know, at times. And the amount of work that goes behind flying, there's a lot of stuff involved, right? There's a lot of stuff. Now, there was a smooth Endstrom pickup with basically almost no bounce. So it just depends on the helicopter, depends on the day. This is the Cream Puff 8626 Papa, our favorite, our little gem. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie.
Runs so good, runs so smooth. Oh, what a beautiful night. So what did I learn when I went out earlier? Just to make a video for fun. I went out and did all the maneuvers. I did absolutely everything. I did hovering square patterns to start off to brush up my hovering skills, pick it up, setting down. I did 90-degree turns, 180-degree turns, hovering turns, 360 turns. Went out, did normal takeoff, normal landing, steep approach, shallow approach, running landing. I did straight in autos, 180 autos, and 90-degree autos. And I did quick stops. One thing I didn't do was a hover auto. We'll do one of those. You know what? Let's do one right now. How about it? All right, I haven't done one in this aircraft for a while, but it doesn't matter because it's the same no matter what aircraft you're flying. Well, most generally, anyway. So, okay, reposition my hand on the throttle. Look outside. I want to get nice and stable. I want to count it off. 1, 2, 3, and earth. Off, right pedal, let her settle. Pull up. Oh, yeah. I'll take that. So this is a copy with Kenny video. I'm looking left and right. I'm airing this tomorrow morning. I'll do a little intro and a little outro. I'll talk about the big sale ending Friday night on my birthday. Gonna make a quick radio call from the traffic helicopter 8626 Papa, departing runway 10 for left traffic, Plymouth. So let's go around and do a 180 auto, right? Because y'all love autos. There was a hover auto. Let's go do a 180. So anyway, went out today, brushed up all my stuff. I got people coming in from out of state to go fly with me in the Instrom for the March birthday special. So I figured I better go out, you know, as an instructor. First here, hang on. Warning caution lights are out. Gauge is green. I got it lean. Boost pump's on. Fuel's still good. Everything's looking nice. So before I go out with these students, I should brush up my skills, right? Because as instructors, we ride around telling people what to do all day, but we rarely do it. We're just over there talking all the time. Once in a while we'll say, hey, can you have the controls? Can I show you something? But as an instructor, most of the time we're not flying. And I'm going to be 100% honest. I was amazed at how much I needed to brush up my skills. It was big. It was a lot. So this is day 69. This should be day 69. Copy with Kenny. Thank you, everybody. This has been amazing. We're at the end of a 15-day run of the biggest discounts ever on our training. You've all been awesome. The comments, the likes, the people that have joined the membership. 7 years online, it's all due to you. It's all due to our friends, followers, members, people that comment, like, share. That's what keeps us going, you know. I get down on certain days like everybody else, and, you know, I always get cheered up. Ground school members always bring me back, always cheer me up. With an email, a text, a phone call, a video, whatever it is they send in. I never dreamed this was going to be so absolutely 100% flipping cool. Awesome. So we're out for a fun flight in the Instrom. I've talked about this in the past. Copy of Kenny videos. Belongs to my good buddy Nick. He flies it and plays in the summer, and then I use it in the winter for flight training. Beautiful deal for both of us. He likes it when I'm flying, right? Because he knows I'm going to take care of it. 15 years to 20 years. I can't remember for sure how many years he's had it now, but same mechanics, maintain it majority of its life. We've, you know, had it for the last 15 years. I fly it every year with him. Check him out. And I fly it every winter. Okay, so, you know what? I haven't told you much about that auto that almost killed me. Brand new CFI. I was getting ready to do a 180 auto with the owner of the flight school, and I'm telling him, you know, take your time to get set up, and, you know, don't do this and don't do that. And he wasn't paying a lick attention to me. Nothing. Enters it. RPM goes all over the place. He turns the governor off. I don't know why. And just everything goes to, I mean, RPM goes way high and then goes way low, past the point of where they say you can go or where you'll die from blade stall. We went below that. Somehow I pulled it out before we hit the ground and cleaned it up and saved us. And he even said it afterwards. We went to eat, sat down, and he goes, you just saved us today. And I go, yeah, I know. That's the time I was so scared. Anyway, but it set the pace, right? It needed to happen. So I'm going to climb up here to about 700 AGL. I'm cheating, right? Give me a little more time for this 180 auto. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3 and enter about when I'm going to beam my spot. Where people mess up on these is turning too quick or delaying the turn. I think delaying the turn happens more than anything. If you delay too long, you're going to be short. So I want to get my speed up. I got my 700 AGL. I'm going to go about 75 because I'm going to pull it back to 70 when I enter. When I go 1, 2, 3, enter. Small aft pull, right pedal. half cyclic, and then start your turn. The first one today, I delayed it even. So here we go. I'm coming up on the numbers. 1, 2, 3, enter. Down collective, right pedal, half cyclic. Roll back a little bit of throttle, start my turn, and see I delayed there even just a second. So I'm going to be a little more aggressive in the turn here. Raise my collective because I have to do that every time. And I'm going to keep a low RPM on the low side that'll stretch the glide. It's a beautiful thing, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing that you can do to make your spot. Okay, still got my airspeed. I'm going to start a flare, make a bigger flare, rolling some power. And a little short of my spot. Oh well. This still maneuver was still safe. Thank you, everybody. Been absolutely amazing. There's a little taste of the Enstrom 8626 Papa. Lots more to come from this wonderful little machine. Gonna do some more videos for you. And I'm definitely gonna go fly on Friday, on my birthday. I have to do something special from the helicopter. I don't know what. Maybe a 360 degree auto rotation. How's that sound? That'd be fun. Well, hey, I'm going to see if I can turn the camera around, give you a little shot of the sunset. Going into our turn now. Big open fields right now, but the beauty of that is if I have an engine failure, I got somewhere to go. I like that. Early on in my career, I flew over a busy downtown area. And that's cool, I mean, but it's also nice to have nice, big, open areas, too. Oh, man, somewhere behind the clouds. That's all right. Still got to bring it around, give you a little shot. Not the prettiest sunset of all time, but hey, not bad. I'll take it, right?
Okay, and here you go. Here we are after sunset, and I'm ready to put her away. It's a day and a half of messing around to get a 1-hour flight. My day's not done. I'm just going to do reverse of what I did. Got to hook it up, pull it back inside. I know what else I want to tell you. See how long it takes this stupid door to get down. This is why instructors a lot of time, like us, want to charge you for the time involved in moving the helicopter in and out and fueling and all that, because look at how much time of our day, or just think about it. Think about it. The instructor has to pull the helicopter in and out, get them ready to go, fuel them, especially in the beginning, and we went round and round about it. I was actually using one of his R44s, and I got frustrated and said, you know what, take your R44 and go somewhere else. He was complaining when I was charging him to do all this stuff that we do. It's fair to us as instructors that we're going to do all this work, yanking helicopters in and out of the building for our health. Why we're doing it? This is the way I feel about it. And to lock everything up. Now I got to fill out the paperwork, grab my gear. And we are back. We do our best. Hey, we're going to get out of here pretty shortly, so I got to wrap this up. 2.5 days on this video. The sale ends tomorrow night, March 15th. Like, comment, put your comments down below about flying, ground, careers, anything helicopter related. Put those comments below. Make sure you subscribe. And we're going to go get ready for the big birthday celebration tomorrow. So see you at day 70. Coffee with Kenny. I'll have something cool for you tomorrow too. Not sure what. See you then. Here we go. Day 69. We're going to do some video footage of... This will go on the end. All right. So this will be your end blooper. We're starting over.